I have no idea why I've been shadow banned. I don't know why. So apparently my shorts are not being pushed anymore. So all my AI baby videos have been, for whatever reason, the YouTube algorithm has decided not to push them out. I don't know why. So to give you a little background, I do a lot of comedy stuff on this channel. I kind of converted it, and I do some stuff on live streaming, and I do some other things, and I have a lot of fun with this channel. But apparently, YouTube has shadow banned my shorts for whatever reason. I haven't broken any rules. I haven't broken any community guidelines, but I went from 60, 70,000 views an hour to 60. And when I posted 3 new shorts yesterday afternoon, they didn't get more than 10 views. So I have been completely cut off of the shorts feed for now. And I don't know why. So if you're wondering why there hasn't been any new content today and late last night, and there won't be any new content tomorrow, is because I'm letting it kind of cool off. So just want to kind of give you guys a heads up if you guys are watching this later, just to give you an idea. So if you don't see any new content for a couple of days outside of a few long form videos I already have scheduled and released, it's because for whatever reason YouTube is not allowing my videos to reach the shorts feed anymore. And when I do some research into it, it's very interesting to see the research. The research into it's very interesting. So the first part of that glimpse is that they call it the reset. So basically, the algorithm has seen for like 4 straight months that everybody loves the baby content, loves the stuff I put out, loves the live streams, loves the long form, that everything's good, but then YouTube wants to test whether it's real or not, which makes no sense. You ask ChatGPT or you ask any of these other little AI programs, why this is happening, and YouTube's or they say, well, it's because YouTube, for the most part, wants to push other content right now because the algorithm's changing to try to get more small content creators to get their content out. And I'm like, so you're punishing my channel that doesn't break any rules, doesn't break any guidelines, doesn't do anything wrong. You're going to punish my channel when there's so many other people out there that make contents horrible. So I don't know. I have no idea. It's crazy. So we'll see how it all goes. I'm going to be looking into. So what I did was I obviously have a second channel that I do other stuff on. I have my RV channel. That's my third channel. But my other monetized AI channel, I'm still posting over there. That hasn't been affected. So it has nothing to do with AI content. For some of you later, they're going to make that comment. It has nothing to do with AI or anything like that. YouTube has just looked at my channel and goes, well, that guy's gotten like 30 million views a month. So we're going to cut him down to nothing for a while and go to other people. And that's pretty much the explanation that I'm finding is it's not to punish me. It's just, we're just going to skip you for a while and go to somebody else. So how that's fair, I don't know. I don't find it fair. I find it very disturbing. You've got people with hundreds of millions of views. Why don't you cut into their views? Why don't you cut into Mr. Beast's shorts channel? I mean, he obviously doesn't need the money and doesn't need the views to keep growing. Oh, why would we want to get rid of the golden goose, right? So it's not fair. It just goes to show you, I'm going to tell you right now, it just goes to show you that being a content creator is not the money making machine until you get to 30, 40, 50 million subscribers and start getting hundreds of millions of views a month. So Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm going to be live streaming every day. So I'm excited about that. But it's just very interesting that none of my content is being pushed out right now. And they say that in the little newsletter thing that they're trying to push out more smaller content creators. Well, I'm pretty small. I'm not a big content creator, but apparently us smaller content creators are getting punished to supposedly push other smaller channels out. I don't believe that's true. I simply believe that they probably didn't want to pay the ad revenue, and so they're looking for non-monetized channels to push out content. And that's a very big possibility. It is a business after all, so it is a possibility. And you got to also look into TikTok. Like TikTok sold. I announced that yesterday. TikTok has sold. It's official. The sale will come in, consummate on January 22nd, 2026. They've stopped paying ad revenue. I just looked in my analytics. I have 670,000 qualifying views for ad revenue for TikTok, and I've got $12 in there. So they're not gonna pay ad revenue probably this month or next month because they're in transition of a sale to another company. So that kind of makes sense, right? And so why would you pay out ad revenue if you don't have to? Especially when you have a sale going on. So it's that kind of is a little more, that makes more common sense to me than what has happened to me on this channel. Like no, I've calmed down how many short videos I post a month. I only post maybe now 8 videos a day, but those 8 videos usually bring in 120,000 views a day in the first day. So it just doesn't make sense why YouTube is punishing me. I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. But it is what it is. Mm, applesauce. Speaking of which, I still have very big goals for 2026. And on my RV channel, if you're a fan of the RV channel, a fan of the podcast, later on tonight in about 30 minutes, 34, 36 minutes, I'm going to do a podcast episode live. Great stuff on there. I actually talked with a few people at the top end of the RV industry, and we had great conversations about 2026. I kind of talked about my goals and how I see AI helping out a lot of uh, different parts of all kinds of industries, how it can help individuals, and that people shouldn't be really scared of it. They should be cautious, but not be scared. If you know the difference, cautious about what it is and what it's really capable of, because there's people that are using it to scam people out of money and create negative influence and negative stories and false information and fake news. Not everybody uses AI to make funny skits and funny videos like I do and like probably thousands of other creators do. So cautious, optimistic, but not afraid. Okay. But I had great conversations with a couple people. I also have had some great conversations with a couple of folks that are editors and sound people, and we talked about what the next level is for me and things of that nature. So now I'm just looking for a mentor in this industry, in this YouTube space. I'm looking for a real mentor. Hi, hi everybody. Oh, Paula Stewart's in the house. How you doing, Paula? Miss you. So I'm really looking for a mentor that's not somebody I'm going to pay to be a mentor. I'm looking for somebody that obviously probably has million, 2 million subscribers, been doing it for 7+ years, not a flash in the pan, got rich quick guy. Looking for the guy that built the community. And so far, I can't really find any of those guys without them wanting 25 grand for their time. It's like, get out of town, man. I'm not paying 25 grand to be my mentor. Get out of here. That's just crazy and nuts. I mentor people in the RV industry for free because that's just kind of the process. What makes you better, and what creates relationships. Oh well. Anyway, I'm super excited that the year's almost over. I did a little quick AI little thing about with me in the video. So I'm in the video and it's that John Hamm Club thing, and it says 2025 has been both good and bad. The bad, dating sucks, sex sucks, bed sucks, and then it says, but then I remember, and then I go like this, and then the John Hamm thing comes out. I remember 2026 is around the corner. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed making that. It took me about 3 hours to make it, so that was pretty cool. I mean, another AI. I'm making AI how to dos with my face and stuff, and it's becoming a lot of fun. Hmm. Guy, I need the applesauce bad. I need to snack more. I need to get rid of this gut. Look at this thing. That's a dad bod. Ho ho ho, man. I look more like Santa Claus than I do the honey badger. Get some water going. So that's kind of what's going on. So I'm not going to post any AI baby videos anymore today or tomorrow. Probably not until Monday morning. I'll try it again, see if maybe YouTube has let me out of jail for whatever reason. Um, so I've got like 20 AI baby videos I was going to post this weekend. I'm not going to post them because it's just a waste of time, because YouTube's not going to promote them. YouTube's not going to send them out to the shorts feed. I've already kind of tested that out. And so I'm kind of in YouTube jail right now with shorts. Now, my long form stuff where I do those collaborations where I put together all the videos that people post as the best or funniest videos, those are doing fine. And my live streams are doing fine. So I haven't been put in jail for those. But my short form content has been put into purgatory for a little while for whatever reason. Which I don't think they realize what that really does to a creator. You know, you basically, I'm basically starting at zero again. Like when I post on Monday, I have no momentum anymore. Zero momentum. So I got to start again, and I might get 200 here and 300. I mean, it's just like starting all over again, like I did 5, 6 months ago. It's crazy. I mean, that's nuts. You know, they just, it's out of control. You know, I was finally making a little bit of money, and then you got to stop me. It's like, and it's with anything in life, right? It's like you got to break through the barrier and break through the brick wall. It also taught me not to put all my eggs in one basket. So I'm spreading out what I'm doing AI wise to one other channel, and I'm going to spread it out to another channel coming up here pretty soon. Um, if you're going to be a content creator, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't do it, because YouTube can arbitrarily decide to just turn off the faucet and stop letting you have views. It's not by accident. Okay, so if you want here, and this is the mindset of a business. Okay, so it's not to talk crap about YouTube or anything of that nature, but just think about this for a second. Let's say you want to have a very profitable December. Well, the best way to be profitable in December is don't pay out your contractors. So if you have people that are monetized that get paid per view, and you have people that aren't monetized, and any ads that go to that video are free to do, and you collect all the revenue, why would you not turn off the faucet on a guy like me? Right? Who's just starting to gain some momentum and on pace to make 3 or 4 grand this month. You say by turning off the faucet, you save yourself $2,500 this month. You do that to 300 creators, you're saving them $1,000,000+ in payouts. So it's just one of those things that just has pissed me off today for whatever reason. I'm venting because I'm frustrated because it started yesterday afternoon, and I had just released 3 new videos that I thought were absolutely hilarious that probably none of you will see, because one got 1 view, one got 3 views, and the other one got 0 views, and they're hilarious. and I feel like deleting them and reposting them on Monday, but I don't want to risk the algorithm turning off the faucet more on me. And they're not anything outrageous. They're they're funny, and then one of them's like a really cute one with a bunch of puppies that help carry that basically carry a baby on their shoulders, saying Merry Christmas. You know, funny, small, cute little stuff. And they turned off the faucet on me. And so it's like I looked about an hour ago and I have 22 views for the whole hour on the last 200 videos I've released. So they just like went, nah, we're done. Let's not give him any more views for right now. We'll reset his algorithm, make him start all over again. So I don't know. It's just nuts. It's a crazy world, nutty world. And TikTok has pretty much done the same thing. I mean, this is one reason why like content creation is meant to grow a business, not to be a job. It's either you have fun and you create a business out of it like Mr. Beast has, or you do it as a side hustle, a side gig. Because the reality is, without brand deals, which I will never get, unfortunately, I've had 4 fake ones reach out, and every time I ask them for a compensation chart and a phone number, they never reach back out. So actual real brand deals are not a possibility for me because I don't have enough followers. I don't have a big enough social media, and I don't do anything that's outrageous. And fortunately, I can't. I look really terrible in a bikini. So those things, unfortunately, work against me to get any kind of revenue from other sources. So I do this for fun. Realistically, I get a little ad revenue on the side, and it helps. One channel helps me with the RV industry. So that's pretty much, if you're going to be a content creator in 2026, the real truth is it is not. It is a lot of work, a big headache, and you really have to go into it knowing you will not make money for 3 years. That's a reality no one's going to tell you on the internet. And then after 3 years, when you finally get your first monetized channel, you're going to sit there and go, you mean I posted 50 videos for the year and I made a total of $600? That's a reality. Less than 1% of monetized content creators on YouTube make more than $1,000 a month. Less than 1%. So for every 100 channels that get monetized through the YouTube Partner Program, less than one of them will make more than $1,000 a month. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that you have 2 choices. You can either do what a lot of these guys do, which is they information dump on the internet. So there's a guy that I spoke with through Instagram that all he does is post like weird videos of people cutting meat or cutting potatoes. That's all it is. It's like a 4-second clip of somebody cutting a potato or cutting a piece of steak. That's it. And his channel, he has like 19 channels like that. And they make each of them make him $600 a month. So he makes $15,000 a month. He spends 8 hours a day creating AI generated videos of a human hand with a knife cutting something, and that's it. Now he's had 3 of those channels get shut down by YouTube, and then he recreates another 3. So you could do that for as long as YouTube allows you to do that. You could go the faceless YouTube channel route, like a lot of these guys say they do and make a bunch of money. By the way, they don't. I've done that thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't work the way they want it to. It's just a money grab from those content creators. YouTube automation is all baloney, malarkey, horse manure, bull crap, whatever word you want to use. It's all baloney. It doesn't exist the way they say it is. It's a cash grab in order to buy my course. Let me sell you this new AI video generator that you got to spend. If you want to make the videos like they show in the commercials, you got to spend a couple grand a month, but you'll recoup that money real easy in the first 90 days. Well, you do that for 90 days and nothing happens. So, we just have to kind of look at the perspective of why do this? I do this for three reasons. I do this channel because it's fun. It's funny. I don't spend a whole lot of time on it. I spend maybe 30 hours a week of my spare time sitting around repurposing, remaking, or making all the content and packaging it. That's all I spend. I probably do 100 of these videos a week. These little in between a 3-second video and a 60-second video. I spend maybe 30 hours a week doing it. That's 4.5 hours a day. It's not much. You might think that's a lot, but it really isn't. And it's a lot of fun, and I like reading the comments, and it puts a few bucks in my pocket. I do the RV channel because I like to educate people and give people the absolute truth about travel trailers and toy haulers and fifth wheels and things like that. And I do the other AI channel because I have a lot of comedy I like to throw out there. A lot of stuff that I use AI characters to crack dad jokes and things like that. So I do it to entertain people and it pays me a few bucks. Like this month was the first month until YouTube just cut me off. This was the first month I was going to make 3 grand. First time. And I was like, man, if I could keep that consistent all the way through next year, I can make $40,000 next year having fun. Unfortunately, not going to happen. Not if YouTube keeps turning off the faucet like this. I didn't realize they would do that. I know they do that if content is going against their guidelines or breaks one of their rules. But as far as I'm aware, as far as I'm concerned, they don't turn off a channel for no reason, but this time they did. They did it. And if you read, when you look at all the data that I sent to these AI programs to try to figure out why YouTube would do this, they just go, oh, yeah, that makes sense. They're just turning you off for a while because you're getting too many views. And they're afraid people will burn out on your content. I'm like, if people are going to burn out on my content, they're just going to unsubscribe. They're just going to swipe away and go to the next video. It's a short. It's not a long form video that I make a thumbnail and create, a 3 to 10 minute little compilation video. It's not nothing like that. So it's kind of interesting, a little crazy, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still going to have fun with it. It's just frustrating. It's a pain in the butt. Let me turn off the furnace here in the RV. The other thing I really was going to cover with you guys tonight before I get going, because I got to get ready for my, I'm going to go live on my RV channel here in a minute, is this is my Christmas tree. So in November, this is how much I'm not in the Christmas spirit. So I bought one of these at the Dollar Tree. I haven't even taken the package off. I bought a Christmas tree itself. I haven't even opened up the package. And we're on December 20th going into December 21st. I bought this to put outside of my RV to start decorating. Haven't done it, it's just been laying here. I don't know why, guys, but Christmas this year just does not feel good. And I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it. I don't understand how or why I feel like Christmas has just gone to crap this year. And it's not one specific thing. So if I don't seem like I'm in the jolly, jolly Christmas time, that's one of the reasons why. Okay. But again, long form videos are going to keep going. I'm going to live stream tomorrow. I'm going to live stream every day like I've been doing lately. The other announcement I really want to make before I get going here, because I got a few minutes before I got to go, is starting January 1st, 2026, I have a channel that I'm going to live stream on here on YouTube for 365 days straight, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So for however 365 times 24, that's how many hours I'm going to do it. And it's going to culminate on New Year's Eve, midnight, going to 12:01 Pacific time, um, January 1st, 2027. And it's going to document my everyday life. And it might be a little I don't know if it's going to be boring or not. I know really nobody's done it. I know that there's a young lady on Twitch or whatever that stream service is that puts her camera in her bedroom and it live streams like 3 days straight or a week straight or whatever, but she never takes you with her. And I understand why. I'm going to take you with me except for everywhere except for the bathroom and a few other things. But you basically will get an idea of how boring life as a content creator really is. And it'll be a lot of fun for people to see. I don't know if anybody will watch it. I know the last time I did this, I did it for 45 days last year, and it broke 100,000 people that watched for at least one day. And I did it for 45 days before I took this job I'm at right now, and now it's like I kind of slowed it down. So just want to throw it out there because it should be a lot of fun. At least I think it'll be a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks for watching tonight. Enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow night.